Okay, sweet. So we are finally live. It only took me 15 minutes of the stream time to get it done, but sometimes technical difficulties happen, and other times technical difficulties happen a lot. And today was one of those days where they just happened a lot. For some reason, my computer wouldn't pick up the speakers or like my reference monitor to know that you guys could hear my voice, and I had to restart the computer. So yeah, had to do that. Anyway, glad to have you guys here. Really appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and get started with building a commander deck. Now, this isn't going to be like the first time that I've built a commander deck, but it will be the first time that I built a commander deck on stream. So let me go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer. I am in no way a commander deck building expert. I am not a MTG master, but it is a hobby that I ended up picking up because of how much I've resold the cards for the past 2 years already. I started selling cards when Bloomburrow hit. So I think it was 2024, whenever that set came out. But anyway, I always kind of yap about the same thing whenever I start building decks. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Simo, thank you so much for being the first to get on. And if you are new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. If you happen to have any pointers on how I can make these decks better, feel free to comment on the stream or chat on the chat. Just know, like I said, I'm not an expert, and I have been having a lot of fun with some commander deck ideas. And I know that in Commander, or at least in Magic the Gathering, there are different brackets that you can kind of I guess identify yourself with, right? Like bracket 1 and bracket 2, those are kind of the light players. Those are the ones that are just there for the camaraderie and the fun of it. And then once you get to bracket 3, 4, and I think there's a 5th one, that's kind of the competitive scene. And just so you know, I don't really have a competitive gene in my body. I was the kind of kid that was just kind of enjoying the fact that I was having fun with my friends, and also would be occasionally getting yelled at that I wasn't taking the game seriously. That was me. So this is going to be a bracket 2 deck. All of my decks that I've built, except for the one that I made for Danny, who isn't here on the stream, but is here in spirit. Her deck that I ended up getting from a deck list online, completely Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, because that's her favorite character, and it is completely broken. Her commander is the Cosmic Spider-Man, which if you haven't read what that card does, every time it's on the scene, every time it's played, it is catastrophic to everyone. So yeah, not gonna be building that. I'm gonna be building something that's more along the lines of oh, I like X, Y, and Z. So I'm gonna make a deck that represents X, Y, and Z. And those letters today are going to be represented by birds. Now, I know that I want to go ahead and create a bird and bat deck because, like I said, I first started off with Magic the Gathering in the Bloomburrow set. Didn't play, just sold the cards, but I fell in love with the little critters. So I kind of want to go ahead and get as many of those birds and bats from that set, while also looking into the sets that came after that, because I bought nearly every set afterwards, because like I said, I was originally a singles reseller, and see what I can make. I just got done, well, I'm still not finished, but for the most part I got done with organizing all of my cards. So thankfully I had enough of the 1,000 count thin boxes to represent all of the colors in Magic, and I happen to have another box left over that ended up that's gonna end up being used for all of the multicolors and colorless. So that's where I'm gonna put all of my colorless artifacts that every deck can use, or my multicolored legendary creatures. So I'm just gonna look through my deck. There's a couple of legendary creatures that I was thinking about using as my commander for this bird bat deck, But I'm just gonna go ahead and double check and see if there's any other ones that I might enjoy as the commander. Right now, I'm thinking about Scriv the Obligator, who is from the Strixhaven set, and also Abigail from the Strixhaven set. You know, she's like the anthropomorphic owl lady. And for those of you that are really into like the myth and lore of Magic the Gathering, I know she's more than just some owl lady. I'm sorry, but that is the best way to describe that creature. So feel free to criticize me. That's okay. My feelings won't be hurt, I promise. Okay, this is not a legendary creature. But yeah, I have noticed that there have been a lot of really cool like birds. I just want to make sure I can pick the best bird, because that'd be nice. Maybe I can have both of them in my deck, and I can just make sure one of them is the commander, the other one is, you know, like the second commander that is in every like retail commander deck. Ooh, and I was also thinking about making like a commander deck more closely towards like Halloween, that is like horror based, because I do have a lot of like Duskmourn cards, and I might even buy like a Duskmourn box to just kind of supplement what I have. But I want my commander for that future commander deck to be Arabella Abandoned Doll, to kind of have it be like Annabelle, like an Annabelle I guess, what do you call that series, that horror series, you know, like that Annabelle universe thing, like the Warren themed deck. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, pretty sweet. Yeah, nothing cool yet. I just have those two birds that I told you guys about, but I'm still looking through all of my cards. Hopefully in the future I'll have a better setup than, you know, you just looking at a screen like that. But for right now, I am just doing my due diligence at... This is an instant. What is this doing here? I need to go ahead and start organizing some of these things better, because some of these might actually help me out. Anyway, how have you guys been? How are y'all doing? Y'all are doing okay? I need a cheap webcam. Well, here's the thing. I have a webcam, but here's the other thing. I took like a 10-minute nap before the stream started. And then, well, I took a 10-minute nap somewhere between like 5 and 6, right? Before the stream. And then Danny made dinner, so I ate dinner. So I was originally intending to set up a cam for whenever I do these types of things and you're all able to see my poorly manicured hands. But I didn't do that this time. Maybe I'll do that next time. And by maybe, I mean like in 2 weeks, because I'm not going to be streaming next week because I'll be in Michigan. Let's see. Creature. Some of these creatures are so cool. Or a bird wizard. Oh, but she is blue white, and I was kind of hoping to find one that was like white, black, and blue, but I haven't been able to find a tricolored one yet. So we'll just have to keep on looking. Okay, nothing cool yet. Well, I mean, nothing cool for the deck at least. There's a lot of cat beasts that I have. Not much of anything else. I ended up getting the Marvel Draft Night from my local card shop, and we were able to pull some pretty cool things. I think that Danny helped me pull like Mjolnir Thor's Hammer, which was like a $27 card. They also have some really cool Marvel cards now too, like Ant-Man, Winter Soldier, Storm, Daredevil, but I don't know. I'm kind of over Marvel. I just got it because I knew that it was the next set, so I thought, well, why not? But not a fan. DC though, DC would be pretty cool. You just have it be the Justice League, you know? Just do a Justice League. I'd have so much fun with like a commander deck that's built out of the Justice League and maybe another one that's built out of like the villains. That'd be cool. And I mean, I can do that now with the Avengers and their villains, but I don't know. I'm kind of over it. See, this creature, he's not a legendary creature, so they can't be a commander, but Monastery Messenger is a bird scout, and it's an anthropomorphic like falcon creature, and it's black, red, and white. I mean, blue, red, and white. That's cool. All right, got a Bat Cleric. Gonna need that. Okay, got a sorcery. Another sorcery. And I still got tons more to go. Sorry, it's just should have prepped earlier, honestly. Hey Danny, I was just talking about you. I was talking about your Spider-Man deck. Yeah. What are you up to? Nice, how'd it go? Needed to separate these creatures from everything, so I'm doing that now. And I'm just talking to Simo.
Hello.
Yeah? I haven't had it yet. I've been drinking that first. Okay, so these are all the sorceries. I found all the sorceries. For what? Oh yeah, it's gonna be kind of hot, no? It's better to go when the sun sets. It's scary. Oh no. Over Marvel? Yeah, over Marvel. But you know, that's just my opinion, just my humble opinion. Don't at me. I just prefer DC over Marvel. But who knows, like, what's gonna happen with DC? I mean, considering that acquisition that I think Paramount is having with like HBO or whatever, or Warner Brothers. Like, I don't know if James Gunn is gonna still continue to be like their Kevin Feige. It's just so stupid. It's really stupid how like Hollywood just, it's basically gonna eat itself. And I think that's what it wants, because, you know, how can you lose if you're everything? I'm still trying to find a decent commander. I'm not just like wasting time, sorry. Trying to find a good bird, you know? Just trying to find a good bird. Bird Scout. Oh yeah, but that's not the right colors. And the whole reason why I wanted to make it like black and white is because I ended up finding that, ooh, well, this one's, I might just have this. Well, the whole reason why I had it be black and white was because I ended up finding like a lot of, I guess not luck, but I was pretty good with like a specific deck that I built for Magic Arena that was like a black white flying, and it was mostly birds and bats. So I'm kind of like piggybacking off of that idea. All right, so doesn't look like I have much, but I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 potential commanders. I have Scriv the Obligator. They have flying, death touch, and whenever they enter or attacks, I create an aura enchantment token named Contract attached to target creature and opponent controls. The token has enchantment creature, and whenever enchanted creature attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn if it's attacking one of your opponents. Otherwise, your controller loses 2 life. So it's kind of like I'm pimping out my army, and I would just end up having like my, I guess, enemies do the fighting for me, which may or may not backfire. Or I can do Abigail, where it says whenever you cast a creature spell, Abigail becomes prepared, and whenever she becomes prepared, I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Now that I am reading this, I would rather have Scriv the Obligator be my commander, and I'll have Abigail Poet Laureate in there as well. But now that I have my colors, and I'm going to go ahead and start with typing out the deck, we're going to go ahead and finally see something on screen. Now, what am I going to call this? I'm going to call it Burbs and Bats. Burbs and Baddies. There you go. And not, I'll do this one. Burbs. Yeah. Okay, any bracket? I don't know. Oh yeah, so I'll just do any, because I don't know what bracket this would fall under, and for those of you guys that are experts, let me know. And don't say bracket 0, please. That'll hurt my feelings. Game type, paper, command zone. I don't know what that means. Oh, Scriv the Obligator. Okay, card packages. I don't know what that means. Folder options, category. Okay, great deck. Okay, so right there, right here, that's our guy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and build around him. So that's the commander, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add another card, just because I need to make sure I can keep count with everything. Abigail, Poet Laureate. Yes. Add. Close. All right, so I have my commander and then my little like substitute teacher commander in case I want to go ahead and change things up. Now, I'm not going to go in this blind. Like I do know a thing or two about building decks. mostly from Instagram. So for those of you guys that are experts out there, y'all are probably still criticizing me. That's okay. What I ended up finding out was that there's been a lot of like talk about how a good commander deck should have like at least, should have 38 lands, right? Some of you might think that that's a lot. Some of you might think, no, that seems pretty fair. So we're going to go ahead and do that now because we have black and white. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of math. 38 divided by 2 is what? $19. Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do 5 and 5 basic lands of each. And we'll do, let's see, 7 and 7 is 14. Okay, so we'll do 7 and 7 basic lands, and then from there, I'll go ahead and get like some pretty cool special lands, because I have special lands around here somewhere as well. So go ahead and put that here, put that there, put that here. Now I have room. There you go, put that here. Okay, I got some sorceries already off the bat. Got some instances. Got some enchantments. And this creature has to go away because he's not the right colorway. So this one goes here. These two go away. Alright. And what did you say, Simon? I can build Avenger, awesome X-Men decks, West Coast Avengers villains decks. Yeah, but I'm not into them. I'm not into them like I am like Justice League. Okay. So let's see. Lands. I need to get lands. I also need to turn on my fan. It's gonna get hot in here because we're building. I can feel the heat. All right, so for the White Plains, I did say 7, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go for 7. And I'm gonna go ahead and place these cards right here so that way I can remember. Boom, boom. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. 7 lands. Basic lands. So, like I said, I do have a lot of lands because I end up, so here's my strategy. I haven't been able to kind of like purchase as much as I want because I also have, 1, I have adult responsibilities, and 2, like I was just trying to figure out ways to go ahead and take care of some debt. So now that I'm essentially debt free, I'll probably be able to use my monthly allowance to buy a little bit more cards or be a little bit more like, I guess, strategic with what I buy. I've only been buying bundles for the past 2 years, as well as like some boxes sometimes, and mostly during my birthday and Christmas because I get like Christmas money and birthday money and money. But now, since I have like a monthly allowance that I give myself, you know, after all of the big boy expenses have been dealt with, I might end up buying like a box every set. Still don't know about that. I like spending so much money on stuff like this that I don't necessarily need always gives me kind of like a stress, but I feel like if I am gonna start somewhere, I should probably start with just getting as many cards as I can, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to find some lands that I like. I have a whole bunch of like those are nice. A bunch of full art lands that I like. So So I'm probably be getting 7 of those, probably for my favorite sets. So one, 2, 3. So like the Bloomborough full arts, those are pretty cool. If you haven't seen them, just because like they're seasonal, so they have like all 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And I have all of the seasons. So I have 1, 2, so spring, summer, fall, and winter. That's 4. Spring, summer, fall, winter. I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can find some more. I should have some more. Let's see. I know that like the Tarkir Dragonstorm also had some really good ones. But I want to get some full arts, you know? I mean, like, they're not really worth much aside from how great the art is, right? So I want to just make sure that I get my money's worth with these bunches of cardboard. Avatar: The Last Airbender also had some pretty good arts too. Okay, this is spring. That's summer. Oh, and Edge of Eternities. Edge of Eternities are gorgeous. Do you have any commander decks or anything, Simo? Man, I could have sworn I got more. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I gotta find some other lands that I like. Too expensive since you don't play. Oh, gotcha. Well, I know that, like, I think I've been seeing that Walmart has been doing some clearance. I think Best Buy too. Alright, so let's see how many lands I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so what I like to do is, let's see, it said 38, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go ahead and just have 10 basic plains, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get 10 basic swamps, and so that'll be 20, right? Or should I get no, I should get 10 and 10, so that's 20, which means the other 18 can be like dual lands and special lands. And I might change my mind, so I'm gonna leave these cards out. But on to the swamps. You still have all the cards you bought? Nice. Well, hold on to those. At least keep them sleeved, you know. Let's see. Does the swamp have any cool full arts? I know that Secrets of Strixhaven. Honestly, I feel like Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of like messed up with how they presented their mana cards, their lands. Because, you know, like I was thinking that, oh, it's like, I know that it's not really that close to have all 4 elements match like the card color types in Magic the Gathering, but they could have done something similar. I mean, they had a water, so they could have had Katara be like the water bender for the water sign, and they had Aang. Aang could be plains, right? Like he'll be airbending in the plains, and you can have like this whole like graphic of him like bending like the reeds and stuff to his whim. And then what is it, green? I guess that could be Toph, right? And then the mountain is Zuko. But for the swamp, I don't know what they would be. I feel like it would have to be like a bloodbender or something. That's tough. Are these all of the black lands? Let's see. Could have sworn I had more, but I guess for the black lands, I'll just go ahead and have it be whatever. Doesn't look like they have any Bloomburrow, which is odd. Oh, they're all right here. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, where did all of my black lands go? There's some full art black lands from like the Foundation set that are pretty cool, but still gonna try to go ahead and stick with Bloomburrow. I love Bloomburrow, man. Okay. So let's see. Swamp. 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 Let's see if I have any more. I also have some like land cards from like the 90s because my father-in-law ended up snagging some off of a lady he helped with a like garage sale thing, I think. Okay, swamp. What are y'all's opinion on like foil lands? Do you think it's kind of like unnecessary and overrated? Because I think so. Because I'm looking at them right now, they kind of give me a headache. All right, so how many swamps did I get? It's for the collector, I guess. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now time to look at lands that do not fit the mold. At least have it look like a forest, you know, because we're doing critters. This one looks cool. All right, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 planes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 swamps. Should I do like 10 basics and then I guess I'll do that. I'll do 10 basics and then now we're gonna be doing the 10 like dual lands, and then we're gonna be doing the 8 like special lands, the ones that, you know, can be colorless or they have special like abilities and stuff. That'd be cool. So do that. So right now. Hey, that's cool.
Do you think it's from that, or do you think it's like grass?
Man, I hope so. Swamps. Now, these swamps aren't the ones that I have, but they're just going to be a placeholder. Okay, so we got our 10 or 20 basics. Now we need our 10 duels. So let's see how many we can find that aren't the same, because that's where we end up running into a snag, right? So let's see. I got Scored Barons. And that's it. No, just kidding. But I do have to find a place to set my cards. Hang on. Misty Palms Oasis. Forum of Amity. Oh yeah, I already have that one. I already have it. Neglected Manor. Shattered Sanctum. Okay, and that's all of the special lands, I mean the dual lands that I have. So let's see how many I got. And then from there we can go ahead and like reconfigure some things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's fine by me. Okay. So, time to add. Adding 1. Misty Palms. Or Sweaty Palms Oasis, whatever you want to call it. Neglected Manor. Form of Amity. There we go. What's up, Mammoths? Shattered Sanctum. Okay, so got 5. Nice. Currently 25. What deck are you building? Honestly, it's a deck of my own creation. Gonna let you know right now, I don't have enough soul rings for this deck, so it's gonna be a bracket like 1 or 2, and it's just gonna be birds. It's gonna be birds, and we're gonna be trying to make as many copies of tokens as possible, so that way I can go ahead and decimate the board. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go through the special lands. Go ahead and see what we can go ahead and do. There's Uncharted Haven. Choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. That could work. I'm gonna try to avoid any like Aether Drift cards because I just don't like the mechanic. I'm not a fan of that mechanic. Okay, Terramorphic Expanse. That would help out a lot. It's a nice fetch. Okay, Evolving Wilds, another fetch. Gonna need that. Rogue's Passage would be fun. Already have Evolving Wilds. Ooh, Hidden Grotto. That will help me a lot. I have a lot of Evolving Wilds. And Terramorphic Expanses. And Uncharted Havens. Ooh, should I have echoing deeps in this one? It's like, hey, I thought this was all just birds, and it's like, it is just birds. Oh, and this is the Final Fantasy Dual Lands for some reason got in here. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that one. Ooh, no, this is gonna be the card that I'm gonna use for my other deck. I'm not gonna be using this one. Bonders Enclave for sure, faux show. Do I play Commander? Yeah, I mean, I don't play Commander like I go to my TC, my local card shop, but my wife plays, so we play against each other. Oh, should I add Marvel to this? No, I'm not gonna add Marvel to this. I am not gonna add Marvel to this. Okay, so Terramorphic Expanse. Thriving More. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of special lands. Okay, and that's it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and see what I got, and then we'll do some additional math for there. So let's go ahead and start searching. Thriving More. Go ahead and add that sucker in there. And even though it just doesn't fit, Insomnia Crown City will be one of my dual lands. What else? Bonders Enclave. I mean, that's not the art that I have, but whatever. Okay. Echoing Deeps. So you may have Echoing Deeps enter the battlefield tapped as a copy of any land card in a graveyard, except it's a cave in addition to its other types. And you can add colorless. Okay, so I mean, I guess I don't know if it's gonna be a bad idea or a dumb idea for me to have that in this deck, but whatever, we'll see. I have to play it. Hidden Grotto. Okay. Rogue's Passage. Oh, shoot. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Adding that there. Terramorphic Expanse. Okay. Uncharted Haven. Okay, so we got 34. So just 2 and 2? Just 2 additional basic lands and then we're good. And that'll make the 38. Okay, I got 2 of my planes. Now, where the heck did I put my swamps? Did I put them back? Maybe I'll go out and get some sleeves later. So I don't have to be tomorrow. Oh shoot. I have two of these. One's Ether Drift. Nah. These special lands are not for me. Okay, so that goes away. Alright, just got two regular thingies. Unless I want a full art. Now that I think about it, give me a full art swamp. I'll be fine. Boom, boom. There you go. Alright, so got all of my dual lands. I got my 2 additional plains. I got my 2 additional swamps. Nice, we're hunky dory. Okay. Got my 2 additional swamps in my stack. So let's see, plains. No, plains. And then swamps. There you go. So we got 38. Cool. Now let me go ahead and take a look at what else I needed to build this commander deck. All right, so gonna be looking for 12 pieces of removal. That means that I'm gonna be looking at sorceries, instances where I can just go ahead and remove the crap that I do not want from my opponent's deck. Okay, so what is this? Exile each opponent's. Yeah, this would be like little removal. Okay, and I'll go ahead and import them or input them in a second. Just hang on tight. I'm just gonna get the full art version of this card. Okay, so I looked at the instants and the enchantments. Now I'm gonna look at the sorcery, and for right now, I'm looking at the multicolor instants and sorceries and enchantments. After that, I'm gonna be looking at like some artifacts that I would like to go ahead and use, and then I'll go into like specific black or white colors. That's the way my brain works, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to find all the black and white dual colored cards so that way I can look through those quickly instead of having to waste time going through this gigantic deck of multicolored sorceries, because I'm nice like that. It would be nice if I found like a commander that was black, white, and green, or black, white, and blue. That'd be cool. But no cigar this time. That's okay. So I got a bunch of sorcery cards that I could potentially use for this deck. Now I am trying to keep in mind that Scriv, I'm gonna try to like protect them at all costs, so that way whenever they attack, they continuously make that contract token, so that way you know, it won't be just up to me to win the game. So we'll see what these cards have in mind. Fix what's broken. As an additional cost to this spell, pay X life. Return each artifact and creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this under maybe, because I'm not entirely sure as to which creatures I'm gonna be grabbing. So not yet. Moment of Reckoning. Choose up to 4. You may choose the same mode more than once. Destroy target non-land permanent. Return target non-land permanent. So this is a mass disruption. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that under yes. I would like that. Render speechless. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an online card from it. That player discards that card. Put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 target creature. I'm gonna want this. Yes. This is like a ramp up, so gonna want that. Okay, Social Snub. When you cast this spell while you control a creature, you may copy this spell. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. Each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. I mean, yeah, I feel like that'd be a nice little disruption. It's not a massive disruption, but it'd still be nice. Killian's Confidence. Target creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. Draw a card. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, I can pay black or white. If I do, okay. This one for sure. That one gives card advantage. Let's see. Rite of the Moth. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. If a creature with a finality counter on it would die, exile it instead. Finality. Not really my style. So, okay. I got a couple from here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at my sorcery. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at my actual like box that has creatures and sorceries and all that stuff, and see what I can get from there. Okay, here I go. So let me go ahead and see. I have to like keep on looking at the same video over and over again so I can remember. Okay, so let's see. What do I have for card advantage? So this one draws a card. So here we go. Let me go ahead and add Killian's Confidence. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and edit category. Can I move them from category to category? Okay. I'll add a category and then I'll just put card advantage. Okay, I don't think that did anything. I'm gonna go ahead and edit the category. Just so that way I can remember exactly like what the whole purpose was. Reveals their hand, I can exile it. So because I can discard that opponent's card, that would give me card advantage, but it also lets me put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 target creature. So what can I do? I guess that would still be card advantage, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and add render speechless. Okay, that's card advantage. Cool. So the whole thing and the way that I'm doing it is that I'm trying to get at least 12 cards that go into card advantage. So whatever helps me draw, whatever helps me discard my opponent's card, that's what I'm going to be looking for. Okay, let's see. What about unsummon? Well, there's some where you can destroy target creatures, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. Okay, card search. Moment of Reckoning. That's gonna be my Mass Disruption. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this card. It doesn't fit under anything else other than my win condition. So, Baron Step, Siege. Go ahead and add that. Added category. I'm gonna go ahead and put that under win condition. Okay, so we got win conditions. I need to get 29 of those. Let's see, Silver Quill Charm. What the cuss? Hang on. I don't know why these cards are over here. Wish you guys could see my table, but there are just tons and tons and tons and tons of cards everywhere. It's kind of amazing. It's beautiful. All right, those are my cards. They go there. Now, Silver Quill. Silver Quill Charm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that under. Targeted Disruption. Okay. Why do I have 37? Did I get rid of one accidentally? Oh, which one did I get rid of? I'll have to check that later. Okay, win conditions, card advantage, mass disruption, targeted. I guess I'm gonna have to move this one under win conditions. There you go. So let's see, what do I got? Got this, I got my lands. Oh, Insomnia Crown City got moved, that's why. Okay. Alright, got my Silver Quill Charm. And then got Baron Step and Abigail. Okay. Okay. And I'm not gonna use Social Snub. So let's see what I can go ahead and do with this one. No, that one doesn't work either. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these sorceries away. Goodbye. Now, time for the artifacts. Just to see. Because I don't think I have a Soul Ring. I don't know why this green artifact is here. It's not supposed to be here. I have a lot of artifact creatures and equipments. Have a lot of traps. Take a drink. Take a drink. Ooh, this one would be good. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna use this one. I honestly should be using this one for my main deck. Oh man. Oh, this is so good. You know what? No, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna save this one for the main deck. That is way too good. Okay, no other good ones yet. I mean, I'm getting some pretty cool artifacts and stuff. Oh, no. I'm gonna go ahead and keep and have this one be. I'll play test it in this deck, and then if it's really good, I'll figure out a way to put it on the other deck. So many good artifacts in here. Oh, it's 7:30. Oh man. I don't think I'm gonna finish making this deck. At least I'll be able to watch the video for reference as to where I was. Okay. So I got a bunch of colorless artifacts. So we're gonna go ahead and try to categorize them because some of these are pretty cool. So let's see, card advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. It's one that I always use now that I'm realizing how I play. Diary of Dreams. Gonna add that one. That goes into card advantage. Okay. Okay, this is part of the ramp. So, gathering stone. Ramping. Okay. Traveler's Amulet. Gonna add that one. That one does not go under ramp. It goes under card advantage. Or does it go under ramp? It might go under ramp. 'Cause I'm ramping up the amount of lands that I'm trying to get, so that makes sense. And here's another one that's a ramp. Potioner's Trove. And here's the one that I was kind of ogling at. A nap sounds good right now? Yeah, well that was me an hour and a half ago. 10-minute nap just did me good. Chalice of Life. That is definitely a win condition. Because I'll just keep on, unless they target that artifact, I'm just going to keep on spamming it every turn, like boom, -5, boom, -5, boom, -5. If there is a card that I have where I'm able to go ahead and resummon artifacts that were discarded, like in the graveyard, that'd be great. Heraldic Banner. Yeah, that's a ramp for sure. Okay, Swiftfoot boots. That's gonna be wind conditions. So I'll just keep on trying to spam like my commander. So with Swiftfoot boots, I'd be able to attach it to them, and they have hexproof and haste, so they'd be like untouchable. And they already have flying and death touch, so they'll just be even more untouchable. So wind conditions right here. Yeah, 3 tree mascot base overran. And then bark form harvester. Who would he be? It wouldn't be under underwind conditions. I'll just put him there. All right, so what are we looking at? We have 54 cards. Still need a couple more to go. Time to look at black. Now the way that I have all of my cards categorized is by type. So lands, enchantments, instants, sorceries, and then creatures. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go through like enchantments, then I'm gonna go through sorceries, and I'm gonna go through instants, and then creatures goes at the end. Basically, I'm trying to have it be to where it's like a set of actions and conditions to where my creatures can go ahead and like take advantage of. So my approach is like abilities, then creatures, instead of creatures and then seeing what abilities I can attach to them. I found an enchantment that I really like. Ooh, this is dirty. Okay. Gonna go and play that one. Okay, and I'm not going to use the Marvel enchantments. On to the sorceries. Let's see what I got for the sorceries. Sounds good. Okay, got a couple of sorceries. Now moving on to the instants, and then I'll categorize where they all should go. You're back, yay! All right, so I think I've already come up with like my win condition. So my win condition is try to get to at least 50 life as quick as possible. So I'm gonna try to like create food tokens. I'm gonna have some creatures with life link, and basically I'm gonna try to reach that condition that that other card has, so that way it can become the Chalice of Death, and I can then use that to keep on spamming -5, -5, -5 life on everybody. Now, it's a loose win condition because I don't know how I'm going to be able to achieve that, considering that I am going to be consistently attacked. So the way that I'm going to be like viewing this is by making sure that I have enough buffs that include lifelink for my creatures, as well as indestructible, because that will help me get to that faster. And I won't be using the marble cards, okay? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and moving to the specialized artifacts. That just means that they are of a specific color, so these are the black artifacts that I'm going to be looking through. Got a lot of black cards. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with the white, and after that I might call it. So what I might end up doing is that I'm gonna save this profile, and I'm gonna save this deck, and I'm gonna go ahead and look through these cards and see how many I can go ahead and include to the card count, and how many I can just put back in the box. I know I only have like 8 minutes left, but really appreciate the turnout. I mean, the people that came in and went, I mean, I appreciated them just checking it out. And like what I've been saying, if you enjoy this type of content, just feel free to let me know. Hopefully in the future, I'll actually be able to play test these. That'd be fun. I don't know if I'll be able to play test them on screen, but we'll see. Gotta make sure I'm good the day before. Yep. True. Okay. Man, I'm really looking forward to this deck. The fact that it's black and white and it's a black and white commander, it's just gonna be like really fun because it's gonna be a lot of like life giving and life sacrificing and deck and like graveyard pulling and graveyard giving. It's gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and call it here, you guys. I'm really excited to show you guys what I'm gonna end up doing with this deck. What I'm gonna end up doing off stream is just gathering as many of the enchantments and sorceries and instants from both black and white, and then from there I'm gonna be categorizing them into the way that I have it and the way that I've been reading about it, where instead of looking for X amount of sorceries and instances and artifacts within a commander deck, they ended up suggesting to kind of think about it as like, all right, you're gonna need to have X amount of cards that are in the card advantage category. You will need 38 lands at all times. You'll need 12 or 6 mass disruption cards. You will need 12 ramp cards and 6 targeted disruption cards and 30 win conditions, stuff like that. So even though I have not gotten to I haven't reached any of the criteria except for the land, that kind of gives me a lot of like faith that I'm gonna have plenty of slots to fill with creatures that aren't just like summons, like inklings or like spirits or stuff like that. So really looking forward to this deck. Other than that, that's it. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, feel free to like it. If you guys really like this type of stuff, just feel free to comment. Let me know what you want me to do, what you would like to see, and maybe we can go ahead and like play an online game. I know that there is this thing coming out where you can go ahead and play like an online you can play Magic online with actual cards with real people. So if you're interested in doing something like that, feel free to let me know. I'd be really into the idea. But other than that, see you guys later. Thank you, Simo. Thank you, Mammoths, for hanging out. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.